All right, Jesse on Fire, where you come to get the best analysis ever, where Jesse's making connections that no one else is making. No one else is making, because I'm the GOAT on the mic, son, and I'm about to prove it again. So, pop quiz. What does Burns versus Usman have to do with Gaethje versus Khabib? What do those two fights mirror each other in? Answer: I believe that Usman versus Burns is the kryptonite answer to Usman. Burns is. His skill set is exactly the worst possible matchup for the champion to face. And Gaethje is the absolute worst matchup for Khabib in the division by a mile, okay? So I'm gonna break those two things down, because in both fights, if the champion gets through that challenger, I will never say anything about either of them again. I'll just go, these guys are never gonna lose, okay? Like, if those two guys win those fights, they are never going to lose, okay? Straight up. There are guys that'll give them challenges, and maybe they'll end up losing, but I'm just saying, like, they will undeniably be the best fighters in their division by a mile, okay? Because here's the deal. Usman and Burns, I've talked about them enough. Let me talk about Khabib and Gaethje first, okay? Because I'm picking Gaethje to win that fight, for the record. However, that is based on the matchup, and if Khabib ends up overcoming what I'm about to lay out, he's the GOAT, right? Certainly at 155, the GOAT. But, just straight up. Because here's the deal. How does Khabib win fights? Okay, this is not a trick question. He takes guys down, he makes them tired, he smashes their faces in. He's done it to every single guy he's ever fought. He's even had success on his feet in some cases, okay? But his bread and butter is he takes guys down and he smashes their heads in, right? So what is a mandatory part of that equation? Take them down, right? Now, Gaethje is basically the best defensive wrestler that 155-pound division has ever seen. He said on the Joe Rogan podcast that he wrestled against Justin Burroughs, and Justin Burroughs couldn't take him down for a while, okay? Justin Burroughs is basically the best wrestler in the world, okay? So, picture this. What does Khabib say about his strategy, about when he fights, like when he fought Conor? Take him down, make him tired, right? Take him down in the first round, make him tired. He didn't try to smash Conor up. He held him down. He made Conor squirm. He made Conor try to escape. He made him tired. Then in the second round, he took him down again, and then he smashed his face in. He almost finished that fight in the second round, okay? So what happens if Khabib can't take Gaethje down in the first round, and then Gaethje lands 20 significant shots in the first round? What happens then? Who's slow and tired in the second round then? Because my hypothesis is based on this. Maybe Gaethje's not going to be able to be taken down in the first round, and then Khabib is stuck on his feet with Justin Gaethje. Now, if you think that Gaethje is not going to have his way with Khabib on the feet in that fight, you are wrong, okay? Wrong. And I get it. Khabib landed a big overhand right on Conor. People love tying back to that, okay? Conor was terrified of the shot, right? Conor's looking down. He's looking down at him, expecting a shot. Khabib comes with an overhand. Conor recovered immediately from that shot, by the way. He got caught off balance. He came up. Listen, Khabib annihilated Conor. I'm not trying to make it sound like Conor had any chance in that fight. He got his ass kicked. But on that one shot that everybody keeps tying to, like, oh, he knocked down Conor. Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with Gaethje versus Khabib on the feet. Nothing, okay? So Gaethje will win on their feet, okay? I can just say that just plain and simple. And so if he tats him up a little bit in the first round and he slows Khabib down, and it comes even easier for Gaethje to keep that fight on their feet, that is how Khabib loses. That is how Gaethje beats Khabib. It's just by not being able to be taken down in the first round or two. That's it. If he's able to stuff Khabib's takedowns in the first and second round, he wins, okay? Now, does anybody really think that's impossible? You think it's impossible that Gaethje is able to keep it on the feet? Other guys have proven hard for Khabib to take down. I think you got to go back a ways, but those guys didn't have the stand-up game that Gaethje does, okay? Gaethje is the worst matchup for Khabib by a long shot, okay? Now, I think that Gaethje beats Khabib. I think Khabib beats Conor, and I think Conor beats Gaethje, okay? Matchups make fights. Matchups make fights. I don't know how to better say it than that, okay? Those are the three best guys in the division. Tony Ferguson in there too. But I have Gaethje over Khabib, Khabib over Conor, Conor over Gaethje. But if Khabib wins that fight, if Khabib gets through Gaethje, certainly GOAT at 155, and in the conversation GOAT, period. Although I think you got to go up weight classes at this point, or you got to win at 2 weight classes to be in the conversation. That's just my opinion. But certainly the 155-pound GOAT, definitely, if he beats Gaethje. Let's talk about Burns and Usman because it's the same thing, okay? I've talked about this previously, but from the matchup and stylistic standpoint, it's the same thing, okay? Usman, how does he win? Takes guys down, clinches with them, clinches guys, puts pressure on them, takes them down, smashes them up. He has long strikes, but striking is not like, he's not like a stand-up knockout artist on the feet type guy, right? That's not what his game is. He's good on his feet, he's not great, okay? Burns is great on his feet. Fast, powerful, accurate, great timing, and he's a world champion in jiu-jitsu. So that clinch work, that takedown, Matter of fact, with Burns, you're stuck on the feet. You're stuck. So like with Gaethje, it's a matter of, maybe he'll be able to stop him from taking him down, okay? Well, with Burns, you're not even gonna try. Like you may as well, you would never get on the ground with a world champion in jiu-jitsu on purpose. So now you're gonna have to beat him striking, which is why he's the worst matchup ever for Usman, because Usman's striking is not his high point strength. And with Burns, somehow it is, even though he's a world champion in jiu-jitsu, right? So the bottom line is you got two champions, arguably dominant champions, guys who have defended, at least, Usman's defended once, and Khabib a couple times. And they're fighting their biggest challenge by a mile in their next fight due to the matchup and due to the style. And if they get through those guys, I don't think anyone's going to beat him, except Masvidal. Masvidal will beat everybody, dude. Masvidal's my dude. He just needs to fight. So anyway, that's what I got. So subscribe, ring the bell.